Hello, hello, hello. Okay, my mic isn't muted, so that's a good start. Welcome to this edition of At the Mic. Let's see, the Friday live stream. We're gonna have some fun, I hope. Oh no! Oh, and everything starts. I knew it was too perfect. There's no technical problems. Okay, cool. I got that taken care of. Oh, by the way, see the little banner right there? worthitourwoke.com/ATM. Worthitourwoke.com. That they go and they watch the movies and they watch the TV shows. They play the video games. I think they also go through the books. Make sure you're not wasting money on that stuff. Worthitourwoke.com/ATM. Get you 25% off a year-long subscription over there. Great people doing great stuff, looking out for you so you aren't, paying money to get indoctrinated into the ways of the woke. All right. I am so excited to have three very special guests here. I'm about to introduce you. I know you know them already, but I first want to remind you that if you missed yesterday's ghost tour that I did with Tom Carr, the Ghost Hunter, that's available in the playlist for the deep dives over at youtube.com/at-the-mic. So go and check that out. That was a lot of fun with him. Now, a week from yesterday, coming up on the deep dive on November 7th, Jovan Pulitzer is going to be here again. We're going to go over how to steal an election. This will be part 4. Now, I hope that the mood is very jovial and that we're just talking about ways to lock down our elections further. I hope it's not a post-mortem of what kind of malfeasance or fraud that may have taken place 2 days before. So just join us here Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. It'll either be a party or it will be a funeral. And let's hope it's a party. And then, of course, a week from now at this time on the Friday live stream, Brad Staggs and Brandon Morse will be here. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to put it on the stage. So there's Pat Gray. It has been added here. We may just get to hear his lovely voice. I don't know if his camera's going in and out there, but we'll find out. There's Jeff Fisher, everybody.
Thank you. I wanted to remind everyone that 2 days ago, a week and a half from 2 days ago, I'm going to do something as well.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm the only person on the planet that's worse at math than you, Jeffy. So whenever I have a chance to,
I'm fine. I just wanted to remind people. That's all.
Okay, so obviously Pat's somewhere. I mean, we hear his voice. He's like he's the ghost tour today. So I just know
I had my
I know
I had it on. And
I know, bro.
You were talking
sent me to no man's land, and I'm on this blank page now. I don't know how to get back. I don't know how to get back.
So three days ago, let's see. I'm sorry, a week and a half from 3 days.
You know
ago,
what?
We'll have Pat
I was going to ask you some questions, but you know what? Now I'm not going to ask you my questions about your podcast. No. So you do Chewing the Fat. Obviously, you're on Wednesday and Friday mornings on Pat Gray Unleashed.
Correct.
And you also do Chewing the Fat 5 days a week. But then you and Brad Staggs, who's going to be my guest a week from today, 7 days from now. You guys do something Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern?
Yeah, Saturday morning live every Saturday on just go to my X at JeffyJFR that you see right there on the screen.
What's the biggest topic tomorrow?
Ooh, I don't know. I might have to continue on my talk about Tucker Carlson that I talked about today on Chewing the Fat. You know, how he was visited by a demon. And
really? I didn't know this.
I want to talk about that.
He was harmed about the demon. He posted it on his YouTube page. I played some of it and talked a lot about him being attacked by a demon. And
I didn't know this. I didn't know this. Hey, look at Pat Gray's face. Look at
I worked it up. How about that?
Wow. Okay. So that's awesome. So obviously Pat Gray Unleashed is where we all are during the week at the Blaze. We just talked about what Jeffy does as far as podcasts go. We learned this week that the Amoeba in Pocatello has its own podcast. But Chris, I got to thinking, like, do you do anything like that? Like, you should.
No. I just hang out here in fireworks.
You need to tell me that you don't have a podcast?
I don't have
Pat Gray has been lying to me this whole time.
No, he has a podcast. He's just lying to us about that.
Okay. All right. That's the lie.
Living organism on this planet has a podcast.
Yes.
And if Chris is a living organism, he's got a podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
Chris,
last time I checked, last time I checked that. Yes.
Chris, if you were to do a podcast, like what would the subject matter, like what would you base it around?
Those were not the approved questions you sent. So can you please stay on the script that you sent to everybody? I was not ready to answer that question.
The script. Yeah, I prepare every one of my guests the way the mainstream media prepares Kamala Harris for interviews. So you're right. I should get to those, and I will. I was so excited, guys. I was so excited that, and this, of course, this is Keith.
Me too.
This was Keith Math, and I was excited that I could come here and I could say, "Hey, guys, 100 hours from now, the polls will begin closing." And then I remembered, oh shit, no, we fall back an hour. So it's 101 hours.
Right.
Got to wait an extra.
That adds back weekend.
Another hour added to Joe Biden's
I was going to change my clock back, but then I don't want to get arrested for doing it early, so I would have to get up.
Wait, hold up. We can curse in the podcast because I've been censoring myself. We can curse?
No, don't.
He didn't curse. He just said shit.
Oh, okay, got it.
Just like Trump did. Did you see Trump's speech about getting up into the garbage truck? It was awesome.
Yes.
Oh, that was awesome. He was explaining pulling himself up. Yeah,
he was explaining how he went up there and the steps were so high, and he was like, "Oh shit."
No, it was comedy.
It was
gold.
awesome.
That was 5 minutes of awesome. Let's
it was
see.
awesome.
Okay.
There's nothing better than people swearing. That's just
right.
Thank
you, Pat.
Story.
Yes,
it was
yes,
the story
thank
and
you.
the placement of the word.
Golly.
It was awesome because he said the S word. Come on.
No, it was
the
story was awesome, and he happened to use the shit word. Sorry.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
It was part of the story.
Show.
I'm sorry. I'll stop now.
Yeah, really. Hold on a second. What's this echo stuff? Somebody's saying they got an echo.
You can edit it out in post.
Okay, check this out. Nick Van Dyke has a terrible echo. Well, nobody else seems to have
ears. That's a problem.
Okay, we got it. I just wanted him to see he's among friends and people don't have an echo.
Sorry.
If he's hearing an echo, it means his ears are dirty. So go.
What is happening, Chris? Like, where are you right now?
Where are you?
Oh, I'm traveling to the United States right now.
That's awesome.
You must be in church. Is that where you are?
I'm at church. Yes, Pat. Pat, if you have Jesus in your heart, you're at church every day. You should know this.
That's beautiful, Chris.
I mean, that's what Tucker Carlson said. Okay. I mean, he read the Bible.
Yes.
He read the demon made him read the Bible.
I have to catch up. What specific podcast? Who was the guest? Like, where did he talk?
He was doing an interview for this documentary that they were doing
in the middle of the woods,
entitled. Well, that's his house. That's where he lives out there in Maine.
Yeah, he was like this. He was in the middle of the woods, like this.
And it's called Christianities, and he says that the presence of evil is forcing people to turn to God, and he said he had direct experience with it, and he told the story about how he was attacked by this demon, and
in bed.
In bed, and he was harmed by the demon as well, and then his family, the wife, I didn't wake up the wife or the dogs. And he went out and he's got scratches on his arms. And
when did this happen?
From the demon. He didn't say. A while.
He didn't say,
in the near recent past, I guess. Best way to say it. But
I got it
it
should be in your email, Keith. I sent it in.
He said he didn't know what happened, and then he said he was talking to one of his people, one of his assistants, and who is an evangelical Christian. This is what he said. And he said the do person said, that happens. People are attacked by in their bed by demons. And so he was like, okay, well, all right. So then that inspired him to read the Bible. And there you go.
Wow. Wow, that's interesting. I'll check that out. As you're telling the story, I'm thinking of this one time when I kind of woke up from sleep. I don't know if it's sleep paralysis or what, but I could not move. Like, it was several minutes Has anybody ever had anything like that? Like that just came to my
mind. Here we go.
That's
I have to hear about the vax one more time.
Oh my gosh, you're so sensitive about the vax. Like you think everything goes back to it. It's almost like a Pavlov's dog thing now. If I say anything that's out of the ordinary, you're like, okay, here we go about the vax. Although it probably is related to that too. Okay, so
wait, you were just frozen? You couldn't move at all?
Couldn't move. And this happened, 27 years ago. And I remember
an alien encounter, by the way. That's not
so I was waking up and I 99% of the time I sleep either on my back or on my right side. And I just remember this time I was sleeping on my left side. And I just remember seeing the underneath the bathroom sink, the piping, and this went on for several minutes, and I was terrified. I could not move, and I was awake, man. Whatever. I do remember it. So, that reminds me though. There's this great follow on Twitter that is just @fact, and I have.
Yes, I like them. They're fun.
Yeah. So I didn't know we were going to talk about this right here, so I had this way back here. But listen to this. You can have 4 to 7 dreams in one night. That's kind of wild.
That makes sense.
I don't know. I never remember my.
How many do you remember though? I mean, that's
what sucks.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe, right? True. I mean, maybe the end of one, and that's it.
Okay. Hang on a second. This actually brings up an interesting point that I've never really asked people. The only time I dream, I'm on my back. Or at least I wake up, from a dream on my back. If I'm on my side, then I do not dream. Is that just me? What are you laughing at over there? And where the hell?
I think that's just you.
Yeah, I think it's just you. Because I dream on my left side with my right leg all the way over to the other side of the bed.
Oh, really?
I dreamed a week and a half ago, 3 nights.
That's the only time I dream.
So
that's good stuff.
I dream when I'm on my belly and my arm is like this.
Yeah.
Interesting. What do we eat? What are you eating there? What is that?
Hershey's fangs.
Ooh. You know what that reminds me of? I am so unhappy with what Carrie did last night for our trick-or-treaters here. I said, "Where's the candy? Do we need a bowl near the door?" She goes, "No, there's a box near the door. That's what I got." And I'm like, "What's
an Amazon box?"
You know what it was? It was just the pre-made Rice Krispie treats.
No.
What's wrong with that? Those are good.
What do you mean what's wrong with that? I would be so pissed if I were a kid walking up to our house.
Those are fine.
And there were kids that
my
demonstrated.
Let me eat that. If it was homemade, did she make it herself?
No. It was the prepackaged thing,
Oh, okay. All right.
But still, like these kids were walking up going, like this one kid was just
that's weak.
Let out this huge exhale when he saw this, and he's like, and I wanted to say, I know, bro. I know. It wasn't my. Trust me. If I had found this out before 5 minutes ago, I could have
you can't do it to the wives. My wife bought these tiny little candies. It's like a bite. It's not even a bite worth.
All the fun size candies were extra small this year anyway because the chocolate is overpriced and they have a tough time getting it. So they said they weren't shrinking the major chocolate bars, but the ones that they were putting in the bags for the fun size were going to be a lot smaller. And they were
acceptable.
And they were. They were like not even worth eating. Come on.
Well, I disagree with that, but there was just I had to open more.
Barely worth eating. Barely.
So I knew something was wrong when 3 or 4 weeks ago I said, "Hey, do you need me to get some Halloween candy?" "No, I got that covered."
"Nope, got it good."
I should have asked for specifics. I've got that covered.
Yeah, anyway, that's not good.
Were you passing them out, or did you have a sign on the door saying, "Hey, go on trick or treating, take one"?
Yeah, we were here. Yeah, you hold the dogs back with one hand, and you hold the
I hate that
box out with the other one.
So obnoxious.
Okay. This day, every year for me is decorate outside. The outside's my domain. The inside's her domain. The outside I decorate for Christmas. And this year it timed out perfectly because if all went according to plan, I would get done with this podcast. I'd go outside and that's actually 1 hour and 44 minutes from now, Jeffy, just so you know. And I would go outside and I would decorate. Okay. And unfortunately, it's raining right now.
Sure is.
It's going to clear up later this afternoon, though. You're fine.
I thought November 1st, falling on a Friday, is too perfect, but it's raining. Then I got to thinking, okay, I'm not going to do it today, maybe this weekend. And then I got to thinking about the election. And then I thought, you know what? Let me see what kind of mood I'm in next week.
You've already pushed it back. You've already
pushed
it back.
So now I
did push it back, yeah.
If I let this election affect my Christmas spirit,
yeah.
First of all, what does it say about me? But I don't know. Are you guys? I'd like to know when you decorate for Christmas and what the consensus is. I did a poll on Twitter earlier this morning. Let me just see. I have not looked at that since I posted it. Okay, 81% say no. That's ridiculous to start decorating today. 19% say yes. So two questions. I really want to go around the room here. Let's start with Pat. When do you typically decorate for Christmas? And will you let the election dictate how much?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I won't let the election dictate. Mm-hmm. Because I think it's going to be happy times anyway, but we'll see. But usually the day after Thanksgiving. Although this year Thanksgiving is so late, I'm not going to wait that long.
I know.
Probably since we're off that week, I'll probably start decorating on the Monday of Thanksgiving week.
Okay. Because see, the reason I do it so early, it's not because I'm trying to jam Christmas spirit down everyone's throat. It's because if I'm going to do all this massive work out there, hanging lives and risking life and limb, I want as much time to enjoy it as possible. But all right, so Jeffy, when do you? Because your wife goes all out.
First of all, I don't decorate for Christmas.
Yeah,
I have a wife that does
Mrs.
that.
Jeffy.
Let's be clear about that. Some of my neighbors have had their Christmas guys show up, though. I saw them hanging lights the other day, so they must they got the cheap deal. They come and we'll hang them for you whenever we can get around to you. But you got to be able to take them when we put them up, and up they go. And I think I think we still have a little fake Christmas tree up. I don't think it ever went down. So I'm good. I'm good.
Of course.
Wait, Chris, happy birthday, Chris.
Oh, thank you.
It's your birthday?
Apparently, look at this. He's got balloons and whatnot.
That's awesome.
Do you have Christmas decorations that you could throw up?
Do I have? No, I just got fireworks.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of low rent.
What a letdown.
No doubt.
That's just really sad. That's just really, really sad.
So where
I can put up a fence. Look at that. I can put up a fence right there.
Whoa! Wow. So now it's
put
pride.
Up a fence? No, you can't put up a fence.
I can put a rainbow. Can you put a rainbow? I can put a rainbow.
There's the house. There's the house right next.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Holy cow!
We need to talk about this. Hold up. We need to talk about that fence right there.
We're in the hood.
That's embarrassing, Pat Gray.
It's embarrassing. It is. It's embarrassing.
That's
forever. But right now we're in the hood. Okay.
And I want to tell you something, Pat. This is just between me.
We're in the hood.
You got to shut us off because I want to talk to Pat for a second.
Okay, hold on. Hey, Chris,
and him.
We're gonna close our.
I sat next to Jackie at the Mercury One event the other way, and I was talking to her about how if she liked the new house and everything.
She loves it.
She loves it.
She loves it.
And I thought it was everything I had to go. Have you talked to the man sitting next to you?
Yeah. She's talked to me. She just doesn't care that I don't.
Are they done talking about whatever they were talking about?
We've talked about it. She doesn't care.
Oh, no. It was awesome. I really enjoyed it. It made me laugh inside.
She loves it because we're just renting right now until we build.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about any of the repairs. We don't have to worry about whether the house is
smaller. It's smaller. She doesn't have to take
way smaller. It's half the size of our previous house.
Can't you hire somebody from Puerto Rico or something to come and clean it?
Chris, you want to come
for the right amount? I'll do whatever the hell you want me to do, Greg. I'm up for sale.
Are we at an art museum now, Chris? Where are you going?
This is my garage.
Pat
is showing off his fence I want to show off my garage.
Yeah.
So
I think my fence has garage beat, frankly. Look at that. Look at that beautiful.
Look at that. The gate right there.
Look at that.
You know what's funny? What's funny is that gate is so close to the house next door.
I know.
Just imagining Pat living in that house, it's just making me giggle.
I know.
Hold on. If Pat opened
last time we did this, you saw my other backyard.
Yeah.
We sure did.
It was lovely.
It was nice.
I'm wondering if
beavers taking up property.
So when you open that gate, Pat, does it bump up against the neighbor's wall?
Pretty much, yes. I think it bumps up against their living room wall. Yeah. I
mean, beavers come down the street in that neighborhood. Now they're
it might be the master bedroom. I'm not sure. It's pretty close.
Hold
on
a second.
Hold on. You know, again, I wasn't
a 6-footer. Is that just a 6-foot fence?
This? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just a 6-footer.
6 foot. We got the 8-foot on the back.
Let's see here.
Oh my gosh, even Jeffy has a better fence than you, Pat Gray.
How tall is yours, Jeffy?
8.
You got an 8-foot fence?
Around the back. Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Elite, Mr. Bougie Fence. Sorry.
Right.
Hey, I got that guy behind me. He got the Kamala Harris sign up on the other side of the house, man. I got to block that out.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
Yeah,
that's bad. Everybody in this area has Trump signs up.
Oh, nice.
I've never in this part of town. I have never seen a Kamala Harris sign.
Oh, nice.
Never.
Oh,
it's awesome.
Good.
It's awesome.
That's a relief.
I saw a new guy in my neighborhood just put up a Harris sign this morning. I saw it in the corner yard, and I thought,
you got to talk with him yet?
I mean, he runs a business. I see his business vans out in front of his house.
What's the matter with you, man?
What are you thinking?
What's the matter with you?
What are you thinking? I just kills me.
What a good way to meet your neighbors. Just knock on his door.
Right?
And be like, hey, quick question.
What are you
What's
thinking?
wrong with you?
I don't want to take down your sign or be mean or anything, but are you stupid?
I know. Well, I legitimately have that question in my mind and want to ask people who have Harris Walls signs up in their yard. What is wrong with you? Do you have brain damage?
It's a fair question.
Yeah,
are you a communist?
That is a fair question.
What is wrong with you?
And this guy behind me, he's
added babies. What is it?
This guy behind me has now added. He's added another Harris Walls from his original just Kamala Harris for president. He's added a Colin Allred in his garage window.
All right.
Bad.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Okay.
Come on. Did you go over there for Halloween? Should have gone over there for Halloween. Had a little talk.
His kids came over. Those are the kids that I cut the candy bars in half for. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Talk to your parents as to why this is so.
That's right.
Okay, so you brought up the Beavers, and
the Beaver update that you promised, right?
Well, yeah. Okay, so I got a fun fact, and then I got an update on your Beaver in the backyard there that I think you'll appreciate. First of all, while beavers are trying to knock down trees, I didn't know this. Apparently, according to this meme, they stop for a few seconds and listen to the crackling sounds coming from the tree. If the sounds become too much, they move away and wait for the tree to fall. So that makes sense, right? But I just love this guy. Oh.
Wow.
No, keep going. Okay. So he's doing it the right way because he's listening out, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, apparently there is the Keith Malinak of beavers out there.
Oh no, we have beavers on the spectrum.
No.
Yes. So this beaver here, we're gonna say this is the beaver from Pat's backyard. If only he had stuck around long enough at his house, he could have been rid of them because they ridded the world of themselves. There he is. There's the Keith Malinak of beavers who did not listen.
No. Is that a real picture or is that a Photoshop thing?
I think it's real, but I mean, let's just say it's real.
That's really
it's sad, but that's a good pelt to have. I mean, you might as well take it now because there's no bullet hole or anything.
Should have warned the audience
there.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah, I know. Thank you. The horror.
The horror.
There you go. So there's your animal video.
Wow. If I cared more, I would weep for that beaver.
Shall we do some not so rapid fire questions, gentlemen?
Oh.
Well, hold on a second. I know that sound, Jeffy. Oh, because usually what follows is do I? So here we go. Let's start. We'll start at the top there. We'll go clockwise. Let's start with Pat. Pat, are you typically early to events, late to events, or right on time?
Late to events, as you could probably perhaps imagine.
Why would I?
The only event I'm early to is our show. That's about it. Everything else, we're going to be late. So if it's
is that because of we? Is that because of we? Not me.
I think that's both of it. That's probably equal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. All right, Jeffy. What about you, man?
I try to be early to all events. However, we seem to have an issue with that, and so
really, why don't you put your foot down, Mr. Man?
I do. I do.
Thank you. Yes.
I do put my foot down, and it doesn't seem to work. That's
Jeffy,
why I want a robot.
Jeffy, what's the longest you've ever waited in the car? You're like, all right, I'll be outside.
I'm waiting for you. I'm already in the car. No, I'm not mad. Just get out to the car when you're ready.
Like she would care if you're mad or not.
Thank you. Thank you.
Chris, early, late, right
early.
On time. Early, yeah, me too.
Early.
I'm with you. Okay, Jeffy. I can't. Why did I ask this question when Jeff Fisher was here? What would the title of your biography be?
Well, I have two.
Don't worry about it.
I have two in the can already. That's not a bad one, but really everything in moderation. I mean, that's my biography. Everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation.
Yeah, I don't know what the.
Because that's obviously what you live by.
Thank you.
Obviously.
Thank you.
Yeah, that has to be.
That's the first one. There's a couple more on hand, but that's my favorite though. I think.
Well, let's hear them. Let's hear them. What else you got out there?
Everything in moderation.
Is that a problem?
No. No.
Do you get to share the other ones that are being workshopped?
No, you don't need to. You don't get those. Okay.
One answer per question.
I've been made fun of enough already.
I haven't made fun of you at all on this topic. Chris, what is the title of your biography?
Oh, of course, The New American.
The New American.
The New American. Okay. Great.
Who's garbage? Question mark.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
That is a good one. That's a good one. I can't abide it. I can't
abide it. Yeah, that's a good one.
Biography.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Chris. If you had to come up with a nickname for a sports team, let's say you owned a minor league team or something like that, what would you name it? What would the nickname be for a Kris Cruz team?
Buffalo.
Wait, the Buffalo?
The Buffalo.
Yeah, I like that. I mean,
what town are they in?
We already do have the Buffaloes, so.
Mm-hmm.
They are in South Dakota.
South Dakota Buffalo, like the single
there you go.
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
I mean,
Buffalo.
a regional state where you might have. Well, you wouldn't have buffalo because there are no buffalo in America.
All right,
but you might have ice. But you might. Have ice.
That's awesome. That's great.
Okay.
You know what that reminds me of? Because Kris Cruz may not realize this, but we have the Stanford Cardinal. So the South Dakota Buffalo.
Yeah.
And we lost him. Apparently he was sitting in the middle of there, and I guess cars coming through here. Pat, what are you nicknaming? What nickname are you using for
the gerbils? I think it's got to be the gerbils. Doesn't that sound mean? And
it does. It does.
Are you gonna have a? Okay, let's do this. Let's go. Let's throw it back to the 80s, shall we? Is there going to be a Richard Gere bobblehead night?
Yes, of course. That's not what's going to be bobbling, but sure, you go ahead and say that.
I'm afraid to ask what a Jeffy sports team nickname is.
I really do. It would just be the Dingles.
The Dingles. Is perfect.
The Dingles.
That's a good one.
What town you putting the Dingles in?
I don't know. Maybe somewhere in New Mexico.
Watch today's Pat Gray overtime at blazetv.com for that reference.
Wow,
nice. Is that your mascot?
So just to be clear, that's not a buffalo.
According to Pat Gray, no.
Jeffy.
That's right. It's a bison, right?
Wow. That's impressive.
That's a big boy.
Is that an actual?
Yeah, I shot it.
Somebody bring that down and cut it off and stuff it?
No, I shot it.
Yeah, okay. All right.
No, he did.
No, for real.
He went hunting. Yeah,
I did.
You did, really?
Yeah.
No,
yes.
Yeah.
Shot
yes.
I remember when you told us
Where?
about that. That was about 5 or 6 years ago, right?
Yeah, 4 or 5. It was right here in Dallas.
Oh, I didn't know that was that close.
Yeah.
Wait, you shot that thing in Dallas.
Yeah, there's a ranch right in Dallas. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And they just allowed you to come on the ranch and shoot
kill
buffalo.
Bison?
You gotta know people.
Gotta thin the herd.
You
was there any challenge?
You gotta know people.
Yeah,
was
there
certainly
was not any challenge.
Was he just hanging out thinking, "Hey, what's up, bro? Oh shit, here comes a gun!" Like, what was the? What?
Look, see those?
It's actually really.
It
was actually really not that challenging. It was like shooting a cow. He was just standing there.
I know.
Well,
yeah, that's the point.
My point.
Yeah. I mean, that's sad.
You weren't out hunting it.
But hey, guess what? Shooting that's like $10,000 right there. So,
is it legal?
Yeah.
Private land, right?
That didn't sound very powerful.
Private land.
yeah. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have given it.
Oh, really?
Really?
How many bisons have you shot, Pat Gray?
Innumerable. You can't number
okay. Oh, then I apologize. I'll take that back.
The number is none, so that's why you can't.
Go back to the streets.
Go back to the pronghorn
That is
deer.
true.
So tell us about the pronghorn deer behind you. What's that from?
These guys right there.
Those are cool.
They were all shot by the wife.
Really?
Was that from the ranch down south?
No, this is about an hour northwest from Denton.
Oh, okay.
You need to make up a story, Chris, that you went to Africa and went on a safari or something, because I shot it.
I did go to Africa. You know. Thank you for talking about Africa. Let me show you my latest Africa gate. Now this is a rare animal only in Africa. Well, that's what the guy told me. So I went to Africa and shot him. So he's one of the rarest.
Got a raccoon in Africa.
They didn't call it that. They call him a raccoon. So I was like, yeah. So I went to Africa and shot this guy.
So that's an African. That's an African raccoon.
Pat.
That's an African raccoon.
Yes, it's an African raccoon. Yes.
Thank you, Benjamin. Appreciate that.
All right.
Holy crap. Okay. So how many animals that are stuffed do you have in your house there?
I mean, that's what father-in-law does. His company stuff.
About 10. Yeah, about 10.
Okay. Jeffy, I don't think I knew that before you just said that.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's his company.
We shoot him and he stuff him.
Yeah, that's what they do for a living down in Houston.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Very good.
What's that?
Yeah.
Taxidermy.
Yeah.
Taxidermy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Nobody asked, but
I can't remember the stupid name of the company. Right?
I want.
Conroe Taxidermy.
Conroe Taxidermy. That's right. Yeah. Thank you.
I never killed anything. Boring life. I want a sports team with the nickname the Honey Badgers. I think that would be fun. I don't know.
Ooh, that's
a good one. Right? Pat Gray,
especially if you watch that Honey Badger video that we played on Pat Gray Unleashed.
They're
Honey Badger don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Pat, would you rather now? Don't. Okay, I know Pat well enough. Hell, everybody in this room I know well enough that are going to jump in and go, well, technically you can't drive around the world, but let's just say you would. Let's just say that Jeff Fisher.
But you can't. There you go.
Would you rather drive around the world or sail around the world, Pat?
Sail. Probably sail.
Do I have to drive in circles on the ship until it gets to land and then drive my car on land?
I think you have to stay. I think in this exercise, you'll have to stay like at the port area.
Or find a land bridge.
Okay, yeah.
A really big land bridge.
I could follow the railroad track that Joe Biden's going to build across the ocean. We just drive on that bad boy.
That's the biggest travesty of him leaving early, of him not giving us 8 years.
You won't be able to finish it.
Same with the cancer thing.
Because no cancer cure.
Oh, the cancer thing.
Yeah. And no transcontinental railroad.
I was ready for that.
So for the rest of his life, he can say, y'all, I was going to do that, but they forced me out.
It.
I should have been there. I should have beaten Trump.
Yeah.
Jeffy?
Sail. A sail would be nice. If I could sail in the Jeff Bezos sailboat. That'd be awesome.
That's the option. Oh yeah.
I'm in that.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good call. Chris, it looks like you're sailing right now. What is happening?
Yeah, I just got in my boat, so yeah, of course I have to sail.
What do you got? A little 8-foot flat bottom for that little pond there?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just that one. Yeah, you can see through the floor.
Oh, you have a
Chris,
nice.
Last time you were here, Chris, I don't know, it was a few weeks ago. It was just
I was shirtless. Remember, I didn't have a shirt, but I put on a shirt for you.
Yeah. No, we're good. Leave it on.
Why were you shirtless?
Oh, okay.
Jeffy?
Because I didn't think there was.
I didn't watch the show, but I just want.
Okay, so Fisher, when he invites us to the stupid thing that we do here, right? Like, does he say any dress code? No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
So I was like, I'm tired of wearing a shirt, so I took off my shirt and then I did the podcast.
Hot,
with
right?
It was hot. It was really hot.
You're
so I did it without a shirt.
So, but it was a fascinating conversation about dog poop. And so I wanted to ask Pat and Jeffy their thoughts on this. And I don't want to, rehash it and take too long here, but I am curious of their opinion. Explain what happened. You went to retrieve your garbage cans.
Pat and Jeffy, when you boys put your trash cans out, right? It's full of trash. And then the garbage man comes, picks it up, and then you're about to pull it back to the side of your house. There is dog poop that you did not put in there in a baggie inside your trash can after it was picked up.
So that means the neighbor was walking by and the dog pooped and had the dog poop and they tossed it in the trash can.
Yes.
Not cool.
That's illegal.
That's
not
cool. It is not illegal.
It's not illegal.
It's not illegal.
Hell, I can dig through your trash if I want to, if it's out on the public street, actually.
Thank you.
So
okay,
I don't think
it is not cool.
It's
not cool.
No, you're absolutely right about that. That's not cool. It can't be illegal, but that's not cool.
Okay, I'll just let my dog crap on your yard then and walk away. How about that?
You carry it with you and you drop it in your own trash.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding. Yes.
Yeah.
So I agree with that.
I was going to do that.
And
I was going to do that, but then I was walking. I got tired of carrying it, and there was an empty trash can. I thought I'd toss it in there.
Nope. Because
now the one thing that I was like, I'm okay with is if the trash man has not come by yet.
If it's trash day,
yes, go ahead and drop it. Yes.
Yeah. If it's trash day and hasn't been picked up yet.
You don't want to.
Yes, go ahead and drop it. I don't care. But
Pat, if the trash man already
picked up.
Yeah, then it's the first thing in the trash can, so it's going to be down at the bottom getting smashed up the whole time.
Yeah, and it's going to smell
really bad. And especially Texas heat, it's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah. Gross.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
not good.
That's almost like
did your ring cameras catch who's doing it?
Hold on, I'm going to ask him about that. I'm going to hold on. I'm going to ask. I have a question for Chris about this. I will say though that it's people that leave the poop in the yard is why we need these stupid ordinances that make it a crime to do that, because people just aren't good neighbors in general. But nice segue there, Jeffy, on the cameras. Chris, I have no idea what's going on with you and your neighbor. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I just know that I saw a tweet from you that said something about you were putting up cameras because you're arguing with your neighbor. What's going on? Are you able to talk about it?
All right, boys. Are you ready for this? So I have a new neighbor right here. He just moved in. Right. Okay. Moved in.
Is this new neighbor as close to you as Pat's neighbor is?
Actually closer, because if Pat lives in the hood, I live in the freaking ghetto. Okay. So that neighbor, I can probably feel him touching him right now if I touch the wall.
All right.
But new neighbor moved in. He has a yuppie dog, like a nice little yuppie dog. And every time the yuppie dog goes to the backyard, the first thing he does
yuppie dog
goes is the little yuppie dogs. If you look at the
yippie dog.
screen,
I'm thinking he's driving a convertible, going through a midlife crisis dog. Like, what's going on?
Yappy, Mr. New American. It's a yappy dog.
Yappy. Okay.
All right.
Yuppie.
Fisher, you want to take care of this?
He's like a yuppie, a young adult professional.
He's already called it a yuppie.
A yuppie
He
is.
said the wrong word too. Just let it go.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
So the little dog goes straight to the fence and tries to chew on the fence to get to my side where the chickens are. He just chews on it, chews on it. Well, my dogs always go to the fence and defend my girls.
Sure.
Going back and forth. So I before
Are they ready to fight, or they just want to play? I mean, the dog's chewing, they just want to play.
No, they want to fight.
Okay.
Yeah, the next door wants to fight. So he I replaced the fence maybe 4 or 5 times. Then
it's your fence?
It's his fence that I fix already. Then I was tired of it, so I installed a bark box thanks to one of the listeners that said, hey, you should get this. It works. I bought the bark box. I put it right in the hole where the dog always comes. I've not heard the dog at all.
Oh, wow.
It works. It's an awesome bark box.
What's a bark box? What
does it do?
Every time the box hears the barking, it sends an auditory noise, and the dog just beelines back to the house.
Oh,
so
nice.
Can we hear it or just the dog?
Oh no, you can hear it. Hear it. It's pretty annoying.
Intense, huh?
Can I ask you a technical question, Chris?
Yes.
Is there another kind of noise other than auditory?
Yeah, there is, Pat.
Is there?
There
are noises that are visual. There are noises that are not
auditory for us. I'm saying, is it high pitched that only dogs can hear?
Chris just doesn't speak the language very well. And I just have to point that out from time to time.
Oh, I thought you were.
One of the things I learned a long time ago. I think this works with. I think this works with Chris too. Is that when people stutter, you're not supposed to interrupt them because it makes their stuttering worse.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
So it's kind of. I think it's.
You are making it worse.
Sorry.
Because here's an insight. You're making it worse because then I'm thinking about the words and it will slow down the story.
Yeah. I don't think you're sorry. Actually,
we want the story slowed down.
Anyways, so this past Monday, the neighbor wrote a letter and put it on my door saying, we need to talk because we feel uncomfortable of the device you put on my fence.
Yeah, on your side, Chris's side.
On my side. It's on my side.
He said my side as in his side, but it's on your side? It's not a conversation to have.
Wow.
It's not a conversation to have. So rewind a couple of days before, he approached me in the backyard and said, I need you to fix the fence and put plywood on your side. I was like, well, sorry, I'm not doing that. You should put it on your side. And then he goes, well, it's ugly if I put it on my side. I'm like, sorry, not my problem.
Guess what?
I fix my side. You fix your side if there's an issue. So that's when I installed the box. And then he sends me a letter. And the cool thing is that all this was captured thanks to SimpliSafe. So I installed the camera right in the backyard, but it's a little bit more towards his side so I can see what he's doing. And SimpliSafe has twice alerted him to get off my property.
Oh, wow.
Oh no. This isn't.
And they'll send me a nice little email saying we have there was an unidentified person on your property. We've made contact with them.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
So was he up close to the fence where SimpliSafe thought he was there? Yeah.
Okay, but he hasn't actually trespassed yet physically?
No, he hasn't trespassed. But the cool thing, and this is not a SimpliSafe he's not a sponsor.
No, but they can be if you would like.
They can be, yeah. But this is the best thing. They have a new update where the camera actually sounds like a police person with a radio.
Yeah.
It goes boop, boop, and then you're like, what the heck? And it goes boop, boop, and then AI talks to the intruder.
That's cool.
And then after they're done with the intruder, they'll send me an email saying, hey, this is the report. Here's a picture of the person. Here's the interaction. And this is what we said.
That is awesome.
It's awesome.
Move away from the fence. Move away from the fence.
Is it? Okay, I can't find. I was going to look for the audio, but maybe if you can send it to me later or something, I would love to hear what that bark box sounds like.
You guys keep talking. I'll be right back. I'll go get it.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, if he doesn't come back, we need to know that neighbor's name, address, phone number, because we need to send the police over there. There's something about to go down, y'all.
Awesome. It's never fun. It's never fun when you have agonizing dogs and neighbors. I mean, we had one dog that used to climb under the fence at the tornado house, and that damn Blue was his name, and he would bark and yap and bark and yap, and then he would come under and then they had all these dogs in the backyard with Blue that hated him too. That's why he was climbing under the fence to get into my yard, because the other dogs in the yard that he was supposed to be with hated him. So he would come on our side and bark and yap and bark, and then he would go down the road and bark and yap. And it was a shame when I had to just kill him. I'll tell you that. It was a shame. What happened to Blue? I don't know.
Hashtag gravel pit.
I like my new flower bed. Pretty, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I mean, I wanted to bad with that dog.
We're glad you're alive. That was item number 1 on our list of things we were hoping for.
So this is the box.
Okay.
So, and it has 3 different frequencies: 15, 20, and 30.
Are they all audible?
15.
They're auditory sounds. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
They're auditory sounds.
Wait, what's happening here?
I'm trying to get
now apparently.
So you're gonna have to bark. Remember, you have to bark to make it work.
Yeah.
So do that first. Do that.
You guys hear it?
No.
Where's the microphone?
Oh, really?
Which is the point I was making, Pat.
Yes, thank you.
We can't hear it, but the dogs can.
But Chris,
right?
Oh my gosh!
Good.
Wait a minute, right. Chris can hear it. Chris is a dog. We got there.
It's pretty annoying. Like, you guys don't hear that?
I don't hear it.
No.
Oh wow!
Is it a dog whistle? Because it's just it's not. It's not auditory to humans.
Thank you.
Well, I guess I'm
Which
a
is
dog.
my point all the time when the left talks about the dog whistle racist remarks.
Right.
Well, if they're dog whistles, nobody heard it anyway, so who cares?
Thank you.
See, because humans can't hear it.
Oh wait, no. That goes to show that leftist voters are animals. Again, we got
animals.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Some people are hearing it and some aren't. So I guess me, Pat, and Jeffy are just deaf. Okay, cool.
Apparently, we don't hear that frequency.
Is
that the deal? Because a lot of people are hearing it.
I know I'm deaf. I get it, but I mean, I have headphones on. I should be able to hear something.
Interesting. All right. Well, I will warn you though that if your neighbor happens to be watching, he knows now is the time to get one over on you and sneak past where that bark box is.
Right.
So just be careful.
Right, now's the time.
Well, Simply Safe is watching.
Oh, Simply Safe's still out there. Okay, on duty for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so last week, when Hot News Natalie and John Seidel, as I learned, I've been mispronouncing it for a decade.
How's he doing? I haven't talked to him.
He's doing great. He's got a book coming out. He seems happy. So they were on here and I forgot what we got to talking about. Ironically, we started off talking about cuss words and stuff here, but Conan O'Brien, to get by NBC censors, he and Andy Richter back in the 90s, they wanted a cuss word so they invented one that they could use on their show that was very versatile, and it was crunk. So I don't know if you've ever used the word crunk in your life, but that's where it originated with Conan O'Brien. So what what I would really like Pat to do, because I think you did this off the air, and and much in the same vein as Conan O'Brien inventing that word crunk, you said something that made me laugh out loud during one of the breaks, and I think you said like, "Oh, he burned you to a crisp," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, that would be the greatest slang phrase ever." This audience right here and the Pat Gray audience, we must get Pat to purposefully use the phrase "to a crisp" on a regular basis. To a crisp. So I don't know how we organically do this, y'all, but we need to get in the lexicon so that when we meet here a year from now, Halloween 2025, hopefully the nation isn't burnt to a crisp at that point. But by then, we have 365 days, y'all. It must be everyone associated with this podcast and this audience. We must get to a crisp to be a part of the American lexicon.
But if we're making up a word to be a swear word,
well, no,
isn't it a swear word?
No, I'm using it. Okay,
more like a catchphrase or something, right?
Yeah, I was using the point of Conan O'Brien made something that really it actually became a drink. It really caught on with people.
A swear word drink. That's great.
Yeah. Jeffrey, don't ruin this, brother.
I'm just trying to stay with Pat. That's all.
Pat, there's not a chance in hell that Jeffy didn't hear that bark box a second ago. Anyway, I'm saying we need to invent something. In this case, to a crisp. Pat needs to make it catch on. And can I just say, I thought, okay, my brain is going all over the place. Yesterday, we talked about this at work today, off air. Yesterday, I was on the phone when Chris called me. And I texted him. I said, I'll call you right back. I'm on the phone. And he responded with bet, B-E-T, right?
Right.
I thought it was a typo. And then I come in today and I find out that, apparently Jeffy knows.
You're
bet,
old.
What right. I'm old, typo? Right? Me and Pat must be just too old.
It's like, it's a thing. Bet.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's just
weird.
It's just short for you bet.
Right?
Yeah, just short for you bet. Yeah. But what
bet. Yeah.
What would be the typo?
Bitch.
I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know. No, I don't know that would be a typo.
That would be your response to Keith. Yeah. Hey, I'll talk to you later, bitch. Okay.
But no, it was just the word. Actually, that would have made more sense if
that would have made more sense.
Right?
Yeah,
it would. But okay. So I came home today and talked to my Gen Z daughter, 16 years old. And I was like, "Do you know this?" And she said, "Yeah." It's like, okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah. I'm like, what is my
That's
deal?
A thing,
like,
then.
Yeah, I guess so. So
what that shows me is that this is what I hear. You're not spending enough time with your Gen Z kid.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. But I had her, I said, give me some more words that I should know or phrases. And of course we went through these. Let's just see here.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. No cap. Okay, we've heard that one, right?
No lie.
Straight. Yeah. Okay, so there's no cap. So if you say this, no, straight cap, it means you're.
Wait, what does that mean?
So, Chris, I'm going to go through these, and I guarantee you all of these Chris is familiar with. That's a compliment, Chris. So when I throw these out there, you jump in with the definition because I don't know how to explain any of this stuff. I just learned most of these. No cap and straight cap.
It's like no cap, like no lie.
No lie. It's truth.
What does that come from? Usually they come from something. No cap. What does that have to do with anything?
Most of these that are coming out is from YouTube.
Yeah.
So a YouTuber will say it, and then it will catch on like fire.
Okay.
I know about bussin', right? That's bussin'.
Yeah.
That's cool, right?
Bussin'?
Cool.
Bussin', yeah. So, okay. So, for real, she thought it was really hip and new. And I'm like, no, I remember a quarter century ago, Allen Iverson's mom defending him saying for real. So anyway,
I don't want to interrupt, Keith. I don't want to interrupt, but I just saw that Benjamin gave you $200.
Thank you
each of
so
us
much.
Get
nope. I want you to hold on. This is your assignment now, Chris. I've got a new assignment for you. Why don't you Google what DKK $200 is in US and then get back to us? Okay, so high key, low key.
You can have to. We'll say this: Jeffy CTF is my PayPal. If you want to send me some cash, I'm all about it.
At Real Kris Cruz is my PayPal as well. I'm willing to get.
Hold on. No, that's cool. I will, and you guys can witness the column here. Any donations here, right? I will split 4 ways. So there you go,
Yeah,
everybody.
I mean, and you've already paid
Wait,
off
is that how you getting it around the
from
IRS?
The last time that we were on.
Donations.
The last time we were on, we had coffee that was given to us. Man, I could tell you how much I've enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, you and we hang out so much outside of work.
Ever.
So yeah. So I owe you a cup of coffee. Is that what you're saying?
More than one, but go on.
How many coffees would you like, Jeff Fisher?
No, you know what? I don't want your pity coffee.
No, he doesn't know. He always lures you in his little pity trap, and then he springs it on you. So anyway, what high key, low key? What high key, low key? What is that there, Chris?
High key, low key.
Yeah. And thank you, Benjamin. I do appreciate it. What?
Yeah, Benjamin. That's $29.03. You can keep that.
What? No, I'm splitting that 4 ways.
$200. No, $200 is only $29 in American.
Don't say only.
That
he didn't have to give a cent.
Yeah.
And I'll give you each $7.50 on Monday.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. On Wednesday, if Trump wins, I'm gonna need that $7.50 if Kamala wins.
What's the next one?
What is it? Skippity?
So will we.
Oh, Skippity. That's good.
Yeah,
okay.
Skippity.
Riz.
Riz. That means you got game in the dating world.
Okay. Okay. Now, when she said this next one, I countered with Florida Man. And she goes, no. Florida Man is a story. You know, everybody knows what that is.
Separate
Crazy
thing,
person.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She says, oh, that's so Ohio.
Oh, that's not cool. You're not
that's
cool
so
if you're Ohio.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, like you're boring.
Because it's the worst state in the union.
That's not how she made it sound. She said,
no, it's not.
Yeah.
No.
It's not. When we go to the bathroom in Michigan, Ohio, worst state.
No. No.
We flush into Ohio. No, no, she explained it was like, you know, if somebody has like a shrunken head collection or something, she go, oh my gosh, that is so Ohio. Like it's crazy.
It's bad, weird, and cringy.
Bad, weird, and cringy. Yeah, so there you go. Okay.
I need to know the etymology of these things. Where is it coming from?
That's the thing.
Don't worry about it, Pat. Don't worry about it.
The lexicon of
that.
YouTube and Instagram and X.
No, but why? How? What? I don't care what platform it came from.
Because somebody says it.
Ohio is not good.
Some person says it.
Is it because there's 4 dead there? Is that why?
Yes,
because
that's why.
There's 4 dead in Ohio.
Some content provider says it, and their main listening crew runs with it, and then their listening crew runs with it, and it just becomes part of.
And it just becomes a thing. Yeah.
Weird.
So
it's weird.
I will say that it was probably the etymology of it was probably from Michigan, Pat. Someone in Michigan said,
could be.
I hate Ohio so much that we're gonna.
Is that a thing? Is there a rivalry between Michigan? Oh well, yeah, Michigan, Ohio State. So that would be the deal
now,
there, right?
Now, if ever there is an environment or a setting where I am allowed to be a nerd, it would be this one. But you remember the Toledo War between Michigan and Ohio?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you. So Ohio got Toledo. Toledo, they had the port city.
Got the Upper Peninsula.
Michigan won that battle.
Yeah, absolutely. Although, I mean, I guess we won, but Upers.
I kind of miss those days.
Questionable.
I kind of miss those days where states were fighting wars against states. I don't mean the Civil
They're coming
War.
back, so you won't have to miss them for much longer.
Yeah, no doubt.
Just wait until November 5th.
Right.
That came out wrong. I wasn't endorsing a civil war. I'm saying like states fighting over.
No, we can't. You're right, Fisher. We can't. That can't happen. That can't happen.
It's gonna be different no matter what, but it can't be that.
No, that can't be the first thing to happen. No,
like I have refused to allow myself to think what my next step as an American is if Kamala is declared the winner. Okay.
Yeah.
But have you guys given much thought to how the left is going to react if Donald Trump is declared the winner?
Yeah.
It's not going to be pretty.
I have.
No, it's going to be bad. It will be bad. it'll make January 6th look like it was a picnic on the 4th of July.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, our hope is that at least for 24 hours or so, they'll be too busy booking appointments with their therapists that maybe it'll be calm for a little bit.
And
but
many of them said they were going to leave, so get the hell out.
Right. I think that'd be great if they all left. That'd be awesome. Of course, we've semi-threatened that ourselves if she wins. But, I mean, I understand it now. I can't stand Kamala to the point where I cannot be a part of watching her for the next 4 years. I can't do it.
That's what that's the haters of Trump, man. They feel the
same.
Yep.
They do.
I mean, that's where we're at. And
but can you imagine if we have Walz and Harris in our face for the next 4 years?
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. I can't imagine. Can't imagine it.
Oh.
Happy times. So I know that Pat is just big fan of animal videos, right, Pat? That's accurate, right? Right? You love them. You love them. And you really love cats too, I heard. Right?
Oh.
So have you ever seen a kitten with a fidget spinner? Because it's adorable, I'll tell you that. Look at that, huh? See that?
Look at that.
And that's entertainment for hours right there. A little kitten.
Jeffy loves it too.
Why the big exhale there? I don't understand.
Oh wow, look at that.
That's cute, right? That's cute.
Yeah,
he likes
it's adorable.
It. Yeah.
It's adorable.
I'm gonna
push
my luck.
Yeah.
Jeffy,
it's adorable.
Jeffy, what are your thoughts?
Look at
Coming to
that.
mind
It's adorable. Yeah, the kitty with the fidget spinner, man. How many views does that stupid thing have? Probably 18 billion.
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Do you have a turkey in front of you?
I already closed the tab.
Okay.
I'll look in a second.
All right, it doesn't matter. It's just.
Oh no! I trust me. I can tell how much you're into it. So you know what? Since you're into it,
is there actually? We have more animals playing with
another
fidget
one. I
spinners?
got another one. I got another one for you. Look at that one, huh? Got a kitten shadow boxing.
Shadow is another cat.
Oh my gosh! Is that darling or what?
That's darling. It's adorable and darling.
It is.
Yeah, it's marvelous. It is kind of fun. That's fun.
Okay, so you laugh.
Admit it. It's fun.
Pat?
Come on.
I mean, Jeffy,
thoughts?
No. If your cat was, you would think that's really adorable. You know you would.
If this was on my Instagram feed, I'd be happy with it. Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, but it's not.
The only thing missing from that was the cat falling off the bed after attacking the wall.
It was close. I know it was close. That's the only reason I was watching it.
That was the only. Wait, what do you mean? That's the only reason you were watching it? You're watching it because it was so great, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. I think I have one more. Well, oh, here we go. Yeah. You got to see this one. Jeffy will particularly like this cat.
All right, great. Let's have it because
here we go. I want you to see this cat. Look how big this cat is, y'all. Holy crap!
Oh God, yeah, look at that. The fattest cat in the world just died, actually.
Oh wow! Look at that.
That's unacceptable. Ridiculous. You know,
come on now. That's not healthy for that cat.
No, it is not.
Come on.
Well, you know what's best for all the animals.
I do. That's okay.
Can you imagine breaking into that house and then boom?
Jeez.
That's a big ass cat.
Is the cat's name Lizzo?
Oh.
The fattest cat in the world did just die, though, in Russia.
How fat?
It was, I forget how much it weighed. Gosh darn it. But it was
200 pounds.
It was not
500. 500
pounds.
It
was not that
okay. All right.
But he had lived, I guess he had lived in like the basement of a hospital for a long time, and people would just feed it scraps.
I got the answer. The fattest cat weighed 17 kilograms.
Don't
you
dare.
We have no idea.
Don't you dare. Pat, Pat.
That pisses me off. Okay, this is America.
But the cat wasn't in America. The fattest cat in the world wasn't in America.
The cat wasn't in America.
Kilogram. Wait, translate that for me. Go kilograms to pounds. Let's see what that really is.
38 pounds.
Yeah.
That was the fattest cat?
Yeah, because it had lost weight. Then they tried. The reason they killed it, they killed it doing good for it.
They killed it. Yeah, I'm reading that story.
Yeah, the cat was alive, and then they thought, oh, we've got to put it on some kind of weight loss program.
On a diet.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Now
after losing 7 pounds, it dies suddenly. So he may be vaxxed.
They claimed that it had some kind of cancer and tumors that were affecting it. But I believe it was because they tried to, give it some weight loss program.
To death.
Yeah.
All right.
But that, I mean, I don't know how much that cat weighed in the video, but it certainly wasn't. I don't think
Chris,
it was 38 pounds.
How and by the way, I saw your tweet. I appreciate you cleaning up for this broadcast today. The hair and the beard got all nice, and
this is what.
Oh yeah, looks good.
Let me turn that off.
Got the beard trimmed, got the hair trimmed a little bit.
Like. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, look at that. That's nice.
Yeah, sexy.
So
good looking, Chris.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far, Pat. Don't encourage it.
What'd that cost you? 100.
That's not bad.
$100 for the haircut. Wow.
So here's my question, Chris. If you came home someday, like, okay, what's the ages of your kids, the younger ones especially?
3 and 1.
Okay, so how would they react if you came home and you were totally clean shaven? How do you think that would go over with the little children?
They would not recognize me.
They would not. Would they freak out a little bit?
The only kid that has seen me without a beard is Milo. Everybody else has seen me with a beard.
Right. Okay. So these are babies that see their dads without beards for the first time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
this is
like
interesting.
Oh, fun. That's a fun one.
Cute.
Look at this one.
Who the hell are you?
Oh man.
Daddy.
I see you.
Still has the beard. Oh wow, he looks a lot different.
Mom!
Oh man.
She's not over it.
A lot different.
Eleni, come here, mama, come here.
No, I'm not coming to you.
Why?
Oh no!
Everybody thinks that's so darn funny. Ha ha ha! Scaring little kids like that.
Where's CPS when you need a
big meaning?
Right?
CPS, yes.
Don't give them a reason to investigate.
I know.
Big meanings.
Okay, so I was sent this next thing here, and I don't know. I think it was solved. I meant to go back and see the comments on this, but the question was like, what is this? It was smoking. So it was described as, I heard a loud thud. I went over and it was smoking on the ground. What is this? And I think there was a consensus, but before I tell you what the consensus appeared to be, what do y'all think this is? Any thoughts? Look at this thing.
I'm not sure what this is. I heard it hit the ground with a thud.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm a little afraid to touch it.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
I'm not sure what this is.
Okay. All right. So what is it there?
As a guy that was a police officer in the Air Force, I know what that is.
Okay. So hang on to that thought, Pat and Jeffy. Any guess? Because I didn't have a guess at all. Okay.
I don't have any idea.
I would guess that it's the neighbor's plug for fun with the.
What has happened?
I'm just guessing what it
Yes.
could be.
Yes,
neighbor's
that belongs
plug
to the neighbor. That's the neighbor's plug.
For the fun. Don't forget that part.
For the fun. Yeah.
Google it. Google it. You Google that, Keith.
I'm
You
not
definitely
Googling.
Is that not what that is?
That.
When
Yes,
they overheat
Jeffy,
like that, they
that
smoke.
That's what they call a butt plug.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
How big is this butt? This right here, the consensus was
go in nice and
Chris,
slow. You want me to
you know
go
what,
over
Chris,
it with you a little bit?
I swear I'm gonna have to mute it. I'm gonna have to mute Jeff Fisher's microphone if we're not careful. So, Chris, what is this? Do you think?
I heard it hit the ground with a thud.
That's the airplane. That's in the airplane. That's the light for the airplane.
Yep.
That you see blinking.
That's what people were saying. Because see how it blinks and stuff.
It
so
blinks,
there you go.
So it
fell
off the plane.
off the plane.
Fell off the plane.
It fell off a Boeing plane.
It hit him.
Boeing
plane. For sure was a Boeing plane.
Oh, it's the only company that's losing planes like that.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know what? I should have asked y'all to think about this. Off the top of your heads, can you think of what is the oldest appliance in your house that's still working? Can you think of that? Your
I'm sorry. Was my microphone on? Oh,
sorry. I did it. I had not muted you yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Aside from that answer, can you think of something else?
How can you answer that question when he gave the best answer?
That's definitive. That shuts all other discussion down.
Yes, there's no answer. You can't come back that. Like, sorry, next question.
Next question. Okay, so I have a refrigerator that's and I swear I'm jinxing it right now. Next week I'll tell you guys, hey, remember that refrigerator I told you about? Yeah. Anyway, it's 22 years old. It's I mean, knock on wood, it's still doing okay, but it's nothing compared to this right here. Let me get this going here, because this right here, listen to this, a 73-year-old refrigerator running continuously since 1951.
Wow.
That's how we used to build. We accept a reality foisted upon us to be certain we choke on Walmart.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So anyway, I want you to see, I mean, so cool. But yeah, it's like, why does everything sucks now?
It's been plugged in, running for 73 years.
Wow.
And it still picked it up from the original owner, who got it brand new with her husband in 1951. She said, if you just take care of things, they'll last forever. At least they used to. I want to focus in on the evaporator here. There's not one chisel mark or scratch anywhere for someone trying to defrost this thing with a knife or a screwdriver. That's the number one reason the dump. Someone pokes a hole in that. Got the original ice tray is in here too. This was not the only fridge there. They have a 1988 model still in the kitchen. That the 1988 model had replaced this.
I feel like this guy's talking down to me. I don't like it.
But I don't want to go. They unplugged it inside to let it go. To put it in perspective, this thing, depending on how long it runs, an hour and what temperature setting you had it at, the compressor on this thing alone has got between 10 and 20 years of consistent runtime on it. So if you've replaced a brand new fridge within 4 or 5
I'm with
or
Jeffy
8 years,
at this point.
It's just something to think about.
At this point, I'm like, you know what?
I got it. It's a 73-year-old refrigerator. It's working great, but ease up a little bit on it.
Now you're bragging, dude.
On your attitude.
Too much info.
Oh, this is the compressor. You can see a little mark there. Somebody tried to defrost it with a knife. That's the number one thing. It breaks and break. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I got it.
That's a fair point. Fun fact from the World Series: a player named Will Smith has won a World Series ring for 5 straight seasons. So the catcher for the Dodgers, he won it in 2024. He won it in 2020 with the Dodgers. But then there was a Braves pitcher in 2021. Who then played for the Astros in 2022, and then he played for the Rangers in 2023. That's incredible. So now that Will Smith pitcher, who's with the Braves, Astros, and Rangers, who has 3 rings over 3 straight seasons, is a free agent. So I'm just saying, if you're a team out there, right, go and sign Will Smith, the relief pitcher. And you might be on your way to.
I was looking. I don't have them in front of me, but I was looking at some of the numbers for the World Series, and Japan was beating our numbers as far as ratings for eyes on the World Series.
For our World Series?
Our World Series?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, because of Shohei and the other guy.
Oh yeah.
Right. And they were all in love with it, and they were. I forget what the numbers were, but they were beating us for sure. Pretty incredible.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. That makes sense. Yeah, with the Shohei. Yeah. And by the way, it looks like the consensus. You know what? We should ask everyone. Did y'all think that Jeffy's point was spot on with the refrigerator guy? He was being a jerk, right? Yeah, I think Sue Mariani thinks so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. That was a Michigan accent. Carol Remarks picked up.
Was it? Okay.
Of course it was. What do you mean? That's what she heard. Yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. What is he? Oh, that's very nice. Look at Michelle McDermott, by the way. That's cool.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's very sweet.
Jeffy CTF is the PayPal, if you didn't hear it the first time.
Yeah, Jeffy
CTF is the PayPal.
Don't forget, I'll split everything 4 ways.
Me too.
If
I'll let you guys know right away when something comes through.
Trump wins. Okay, so you guys have been talking at work about the Mr. McMahon 6-part series on Netflix.
Yeah,
I have not started watching it yet.
Okay, I watched it. So wait a minute, Chris and Jeffy, you have not seen that?
I don't care about spoilers, but I have not started. I've got so many other shows that I'm watching right now. I can't.
No, that's fine. I don't want to spoil anything.
I told you guys about the documentary.
Yeah. Chris turned us on to it.
Sorry, Chris.
Yeah,
I didn't see where that conversation originated. We talk about 4 billion things at work. So okay, cool. So everybody has. Oh my gosh, I've seen something that Jeffy hasn't. That's the breaking news.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I know.
That's
I've got so many things. But what's slowing me down now is it's football season, and
that's what
I've only have. I mean,
yep.
There's only so much time in the day, and I can
only.
Well,
you get an extra hour of TV watching this weekend.
I know. I'm excited about it. I mean, I've got Walking Dead. Daryl's over this week, so Daryl season 2, the season finale is this week. Only Murders is ending, wrapping up. I believe this was the final week this week. Yeah, but then we have the new NCISs. We've got had the World Series and college football. I got Rome on Peacock. I got Tulsa King. I got Old Man. I got Lioness.
Hold on.
I mean,
let's stop.
You guys got a full slate. You're busy.
Lincoln Lawyer just dropped last weekend. I had to binge all those episodes. There was only 10. I had to get through those last weekend.
I have a question for you, Jeff.
Oh, you had to. You had to.
I'm not letting season 3 of Lincoln Lawyer drop without watching it.
Jeffy, somebody else can check the tape here, but I swear you just rattled off a dozen TV shows. You watch so many things. Were you looking at a list? You had to look at my to-do list, my to-watch list?
No, I had this up because I thought we would end up talking about TV shows because I got Mad Monkey. Monkey. I was thinking about the shows that I was watching. So I got Mad Monkey. Was on Apple Plus. That was really good. I liked that a lot. It was funny. And Lincoln Lawyer was great, season 3. And then, I got the fall lineup, college football. Obviously, I made this when the World Series was on, so I was watching that. And Linus just started dropping episodes.
It's really good.
2. Yeah, it's
so good.
And then we have Gladiator 2, the movie, coming out soon. Speaking of films, I don't recommend. I'm not a big film guy. I like them, but I don't. I wait until they show up on my home screen. But I do want to see Gladiator 2. And I'll get the popcorn. But did you see the really cool?
Oh my gosh!
Popcorn bucket Gladiator 2 has. It is awesome.
No.
It's the Coliseum, and it's got 2 gladiators in it. I will definitely have that in my house.
Okay, so that's cool. So the reason I bring up Mr. McMahon is that spoiler alert, Jeff Fisher. At the end, you find out. I mean, obviously, if you'd followed the news, you knew he's in some serious legal trouble.
Yeah.
So I figured when we walked away from that, we'll never hear from him again. He'll either fight in court, he'll live off his billions, whatever. And by the way, here's another spoiler alert for you, Jeff Fisher. Could you believe, Pat and Chris, the man paid $2.5 million for WCW? I feel like I could reach out, find a few friends. Hey, let's figure out how to buy this wrestling league.
Yeah,
totally
together. Yeah, that's incredible. But it's also incredible that it was even on sale for $2.5 million.
On sale,
because they were crushing him for a while.
No, you want to talk about
83 weeks in a row? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah,
that's like a year and a half. They were number 1, and then he bought it for $2.5 million a few years later. Incredible. Incredible.
So I bring up Vince McMahon and that that the legal stuff that he's going through. I could not believe this story when it popped up in my feed this week. Did y'all see this? Vince McMahon launching a new entertainment company with former WWE executives.
Let's go.
The nerve of that guy. He is something else.
Just go away.
Yeah.
No, he does not care. So it's not going to be another wrestling league. It just says that it's not going to do anything with wrestling. It's just going to be a launch, preparing for a launch. Anyway, if he gets cleared of his charges. So LA headquarters.
That may not happen.
Yeah, it's going to be an entertainment company. But so it's all pending on that. But still, the fact that the man isn't just I would just be totally laying low and be like, I'm just gonna get on with my life. Okay.
Maybe he'll call Trump when Trump becomes president and help him out.
Yeah.
Pardon him.
Well, are they federal? Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
They are
okay.
federal, yeah.
Vince has always been a friend of mine. He's a good guy.
Yes.
Done a lot of work with him before.
He's a very beautiful. There's never been a more beautiful
That's
man in the history of the world. Everybody loves him. Everybody loves him. Everybody wants me to pardon him.
Yeah.
I'm going to pardon him.
I'm going to pardon him. Yeah.
He's beautiful. He's a beautiful man.
He's a visionary. I really like him. And we're going together. We're going to make this happen.
I can see that happening.
Absolutely.
I hated to break the chair over his face. It's a beautiful face.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I thought of Jeffy as soon as I saw this story.
Oh boy.
And it's not a dig at all. I know it sounds like that, but I thought if this sounds like a chewing the fat story, I cannot believe this. This guy on where's the date? Oh, August 19th. Guy wins a $44 million Powerball jackpot.
Okay.
He hasn't gotten his money yet.
From where?
From
is it the actual Powerball?
Yeah. California man, Powerball jackpot. He said so. Lottery officials won't comment on this specific case, but they said it's common to take 6 to 8 weeks, sometimes longer, to arrange payment. Okay, well, we're well past that, right? August 19th, September. So we're 2.5 months out from that.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I think the reason I thought of you, Jeffy, is not only does it sound like a story you would cover on Chewing the Fat, but it also sounds like it. I feel like I cannot.
There's
believe
something
I'm
else.
I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this word to describe Jeff Fisher. I feel like Jeffy Wisdom would have some sort of backstop way. That's why you gotta. I can just hear your voice in my head. That's why you gotta something.
Yeah,
whenever you
there's got to be something else. But they've already said that he won, right? Because because they've got people that have claimed that they've won with the illegal tickets that they stopped payment on. They go back and look at all the places that you buy them. There's video of you buying the ticket, timestamp.
They never
all
give you a date that they say you'll be paid by this day.
No, they don't. No, they don't. And
that's not good.
I've had it asked me before, and the answer is no. But aside from winning, 10 or $20 or $100, which we've all done, playing scratch offs and lotto and all of that. Okay, I'm sorry, Mister. Not me.
I've never won any like that, but
okay. But that's so aside from that, I have won, 10, 20, $100. Do you know anybody that has actually won do you know anyone that has won, not story wise, but do you know anyone that's won the jackpot?
No.
Jackpot. No.
And so, this person,
conspiracy.
Yeah.
Rethink Friday.
It's not real. Yeah. I believe it's not real. But I mean, that's just one person that's in my ear. But because I have not ever known one person that's won the jackpot. And I mean, we've been on the air a long time, all of us.
Yeah.
Across this great country of ours. You'd think that one time.
All right. Anybody in
someone that said, I won 100 million. And I listened to you guys.
Is there anybody in the chat that knows someone or knows someone who even knows someone that won?
And maybe they do. There's got to be something else with this story, though. I'm going to find it because there's got to be some glitch in why he hasn't been paid.
Hey, who was the?
This is the first I'm hearing of it. That there's because the Illinois lottery had a problem. The state lottery had a problem with paying off their people there at one point. And
that's right. They ran out of money.
You got to get your money, man. That's why you get the cash payout.
You always get the cash because I don't trust governments to exist 30 years from now on the annual payout.
And they're gonna end up coming to you 20 years or 10 years and say, we don't do the lottery anymore. We're out of money. Sorry.
Yep. No,
it's gonna happen.
Get it while you can.
Yeah,
it's kind of like being a college football player, right? And you go pro as soon as you can.
Well, you don't have to anymore with NIL.
Right. That's fair. Yeah, that's right.
But yes, it is similar to that. So there's got to be something. I'm not sure why that would be held up like that.
Yeah.
But
you investigate.
I will.
Let us
That's
know.
interesting.
Chris, where'd the daughter go? Hello. Where?
Oh, sorry. I was calling my father-in-law because that's a good question. My father-in-law knows a lot of people.
Right.
And I just called him and asked him, answer this question. I know it's weird, but I'll tell you later why I need you to answer this question. I asked him, and he said, and he plays the lotto. He plays all of it. He plays everything that's out there playing. And he met people all around the United States. He has never met somebody.
There you go. I know.
Jeffy, you might be into something here.
Well, I'm taking credit for it, but I wasn't the one who asked it. But I've asked it multiple times, and no one knows.
No one. I'm looking at the comments right now. Nobody knows anybody. The closest I've ever gotten was the Georgia lottery jackpot was $1 million, and the person I knew got 5 out of 6 numbers correct, and the 6th number they were off by
I've known those
digit.
people. I know those people. Yeah, I've known those people, but not
but never a jackpot thing.
$100, you know. I think I won 500 once in Florida.
I think we need to find a free thing Friday.
Yeah, there's some.
That.
Yeah, there's something on this, Fisher. There's something on this.
That's amazing. Okay, real quick, I want to show you all this right here. Tell me, we need this at our work. So, and Volkswagen and Norton.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
You saw this?
Now, yes.
Yeah.
I want that. Yeah, Jeffy, I know you want that.
Oh man, we're getting close to Wally World now, man.
Wally. Yeah, that's
so.
Wally
What we got here is
Yeah.
it's an office chair prototype equipped with a horn and a seat belt, capable of taking you for a spin around the office, top speed of 12 miles an hour. Let's go.
Anything that gives me a little spin around the office, I'm all about.
Oh no.
Okay. Wow. You had to make it weird.
No follow-ups. Anyway, can you think of anybody that we work with that needs that besides us? I mean,
yeah, okay.
Like it's
that guy that walks around.
Yes,
he works 7:30ish.
He doesn't work for us though.
He does work for us. He works for the other company. He always walks at the speed of light at 7:30 across the studios hallway.
I don't know who this is. Who are we talking
about?
Oh, you do. Every time he passes by, I go to your ear and tell you, door.
Okay. Now I know who you're talking about.
See?
So, okay. All right. So, I
mean, this is just a glorified wheelchair.
That is true.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
New there.
You're right. Okay. Excuse me.
What's the other one?
But they don't go 12 miles an hour, right? Wheelchairs.
Well, you can soup them up a little bit. You don't need to. You don't always have to drive the Walmart boop 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 half a mile an hour.
Yeah.
Wow. Big thanks
a little bit of juice.
Jason Miller. Gonna have to divide that.
There we go. That's $20. Hey, who's keeping track of all this money?
Nobody is.
Don't money being.
Don't worry about how much money comes in. Okay, so I saw this story and I barely even skimmed it. It's not the point. But it was a Business Insider story, and the headline was "Death of the Stretch Limo." And then it occurred to me, oh my gosh, man! When I was a kid, that was high class. You see a limo, you're like, man, who's in there? You know. And now you see that, and it's just like, right? Am I wrong? I can't be the only person who sees a stretch limo and goes, all right, get the Jeffy voice in my head. I got it. It's a limo. You know? Like,
they're mostly used for. I mean, when you think of the stretch limos in today's world, you're thinking of graduation parties and stuff like that. You don't think of some rich guy because the rich guy's driving the Rolls.
Mm-hmm. And the SUVs. SUVs transport people now. And nobody. The stretch limo is uncool.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
that's what I'm going for, Pat.
If you're driving around, just normally in a stretch limo, you know, for some regular event.
Yeah.
No, only.
So, Pat,
but you see them sometimes at big, like when they show the. Rarely though, because more in today you do see the SUVs and the Rolls and the the Bentleys, but the at some big Grammys, Oscars, sometimes you see the the big stretch limo show up, but rarely in today's world.
Yep.
Hold on a second. No, KCMC. I don't need the money for the show to continue unless.
Well, we
you
absolutely do.
need
We're
it
here
to
for the
continue.
children.
We do.
We're here for the
Then
children.
Yes, we're here
You need to donate.
We're raising
more.
money for the
Let's take a look
children.
at- Take a look
Yes.
at the tote board. and
God will
see where
strike
we're at.
me dead if you don't donate right now. $20. So just so,
Yeah,
Um,
God will strike Keith dead if you don't give him money.
And we love the children.
see,
Please
Yeah.
donate
Thank
for
you.
the children. What kind
Thank
of
you.
thing
but
would not
but
donate for the children?
so Pat, you
Mhm.
said something there that was exactly on my mind. When I see a stretch limo, it's almost like it's uncool, right?
It is cool.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
And so it's like, a couple 20, 30 years removed from when it was, oh my gosh. So here's my question. I'm so
Mhm.
glad you used that word uncool, because that's what I was thinking. Can you think of anything in our society other than maybe the XFL from the McMahon thing that
Mhm.
that was way up here of coolness that's now just like it's got the inverted effect when you see it,
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever. Just
CB radio.
Yeah.
hey.
Those are still being used. Those are still being used.
Those-
Maybe Mr. Microphone.
Yeah, Mr. Microphone.
Hey,
Hey,
good
good
luck.
luck. We'll be back for you in 5
Back
minutes.
to pick you up
Every-
later. Love Mr. Microphone.
But yeah,
I remember. I was just talking.
Favor, that's for sure.
Yeah, I remember one of my favorite Christmas presents was a cassette deck with a microphone.
Oh,
you're not getting those. They barely exist anymore. Maybe.
so you could play radio,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think we all did that.
It was awesome.
I'm sorry. I was mesmerized by where are you now, Kris Cruz? Where are we?
Oh, I'm in front of the house. I went inside to get my little radio.
So there you go.
Oh, good call. Hang on a second. Hang on.
I miss having a CB radio.
I got one in the garage and then one that I keep in the
Yeah, I
room,
miss
just
it.
in
I had
case.
some fun with the CB radio.
Those are actual CB.
Well,
Yeah.
mine's
but
a
it-
scanner.
Is
My
it- what's
CVs
her
are out in the
name, Chris?
garage.
What's her
Oh,
name?
I don't know. I haven't. Oh,
Your
this
baby.
is Emily.
Hey, Emily.
Yes.
Hi.
Yeah, look at that.
Hi, Emily.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's Dada. Go see if the
But
dog's
she said,
outside.
Wait, hold on. All right, Mikey. There's your attention. Thank you.
Oh yeah, if
Appreciate
you
that.
donate money, we'll get you all the attention that you need. That's all we need.
Look at
Just
that,
give
look
money.
at that. And what's her name right there?
Emily.
What did you say? Emily. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Break 19, Emily.
Where's
Break
Matilda?
19, Emily.
I do not
It's
know.
Emily.
So, do the CBs have incredible range now, or are they better than they used to be in the 70s, or are they the same?
I don't know. One of the main reasons I got these is because me and a couple of neighbors have built kind of a network, and this is how we check in on each other.
Oh,
Your,
and what do
your-
you use?
Your new neighbor isn't part of the network, I'm guessing.
Oh, he is not part of. People know about him now.
What's
He's
his
not
name?
Part of the network.
What's his first name?
No.
No.
Why
Okay.
bother?
No,
No.
not doing that.
Not
I'm
doing
gonna make
that.
him famous.
All I know is that he is a UPS driver. That's all I know.
Oh, you don't know his name, or you don't
No.
want
What?
us to know his name?
No, I don't know his name. Why would I know
Okay.
his name? I don't like him.
Because he has a name tag as the UPS driver. Say hello to him.
Thank you, Jeffy, for jumping in there. Huh. You should go and introduce
Why
yourself.
would you know his name? Why would you know his
Something
name?
about wasn't there something? Maybe I'm thinking of this wrong, but it seems like there was somebody who was saying something about loving your neighbors. Who
Oh,
was
no,
it?
dude, don't no Jesus cards here.
Love
We don't-
your
we don't
neighbors
right?
Cards.
self.
You're
do
fine.
good for
You know what?
the
You're right.
fight
He
I
for
do
sent
love
you a
him.
letter. Didn't he
I do
sign the
love him.
letter?
You're right. You're right. I do
Okay.
love him. I love
right, you
him
love-
over there,
Yeah,
I
I
love
wasn't
him
getting that
over
feel
there.
from you. Okay.
and
uh-huh.
he loves me over here.
All right.
Oh.
It's a healthy. It's a healthy
It's
love.
good.
You know.
All right.
And if he
Fences
loves,
make good neighbors.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Your neighbor hears that bark box noise. So I just want to point out that he might be a dog too. See?
Mm.
Oh,
So
true.
you could train him that way.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't had a chance to look through the story, but this has been a long time coming. Airlines must now give automatic refunds for significant delays.
Yeah.
How do you like this,
Mm.
huh?
I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know the definition of a significant delay, but itinerary changes, baggage
6
delays.
hours more.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think 3 hours for domestic and 6 hours for international.
Yes, 6 hours for international. Yeah.
And they also and they have to refund you the money on whatever way you paid. So
You
if it's
paid,
whatever
yes.
card, miles, whatever it is,
PayPal,
they
whatever.
Whatever it was, they have to pay it. And they have to do it with. It's not like they give you the guys. Oh, okay, $352.24. Here you go. It's like 20 days. They have 20 days, and
Okay.
Mhm.
you know,
Unlike the lottery.
I have a problem. You know, the thing is this is another example of where it sounds good, but I don't know that it actually is.
Okay.
You know, because so if I'm delayed on a flight, and they have to do it, they have a time limit on your luggage as well. If they lose your luggage and they can't find it within 12 hours or something like that, they have to give you your money, whatever it is. But if I'm delayed for 3 hours on a domestic flight and I want to get another flight or whatever, if I take the repay, if I say, yeah, I want my money back, then if I want to fly out of wherever I'm at, do I have to re-buy tickets again and repurchase? The airline's not going to be able to hook me up. So now, let's say I have so much money in my bank account and I purchased plane tickets, and now I don't have that money in my bank account anymore. And now they're going to want me, and they're going to refund my money within 20 days, but I'm still out the money. Somebody's using my money for nothing. So now, I mean, I've still got to be able to travel. I just feel like there's something that's not right with it. But, you know.
You ask a lot of questions. Your name is... No, you're right. That's interesting, though. I'm happy
that I guess they're doing something, but I just don't know that it's.
Well, what about this, though? Part of this is that now you get. This should not have taken like an act of Congress here, but you get a refund for non-working Wi-Fi on the plane. Well, that should have just been. That should have been. I don't know what avenue you would take for that before this, but that is a big deal right there, because I rarely pay for the internet, and when I do, though, it's failed miserably. So I mean, this is pretty all-encompassing. I think this is good. You know, this is, but I do want you to keep an eye on this, Jeffy, because you ask good questions on this, and it'd be interesting to see if, like, a year from now, if we're having a discussion,
how it's going to work out.
Yeah.
What happens?
Yeah, that's fair.
When that happens.
Okay, this next thing I want to just put,
Keith, I want to bring up something. I don't know if this is on your radar, but Belize, right? That's the country
where we're all going to be a week from now. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jeffy. Exactly. 6 days from now, after an hour.
Yeah, 2.5 days ago, a week.
They just approved to allow Starlink to be used in Belize. So, go boys, we're almost there.
Okay, so Pat, there's the answer to your question. If things go awry on Tuesday, at least we know we can have internet in Belize. And Stu has told us that he's already left. Oh, there we go. Ooh, scare me.
Oh, no, he's back.
I thought that meant the election results were in, and Pat was like, I'm out of here. that was going to be bad news. Oh no. Oh, Kamala is in the lead. Oh, and Trump pulls ahead. He's back.
Stop pushing buttons. What are you doing?
Okay, so I want y'all to see this, and
this
I'm not hip like Chris. Yeah, I said that. I'm not hip like Chris. I feel like this next video I'm going to play, I can see Chris doing this all day. Me, I don't know if it's cool or annoying, but I guess there's this new thing. I don't have all the details here, but I guess now if you look through, is this an iPhone app? What is this, Chris? Where it now reskins your world. So like on the top, nice. it's the real world.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the
what is this?
The goggles, the iPhone
is it really?
goggles.
iPhone goggles, which, by the way, they're redoing because they were too expensive.
Yes, they are.
No one was buying them. So they're redoing them. Yeah, they're redoing them. They're really pissed about that, actually.
Wow. So I mean,
well,
it's
because
cool, but
the concept was
what's the
that?
Well, they were just so expensive, and you can get the Meta ones for $500, and you're in.
Pat, you paying $500 to walk around and change your surroundings like this? Pat,
nope,
no. Jeffy,
but to be in a different world,
I think I'll pass on that.
But to be in a different world, and
I don't care. Pat,
yeah,
Jeffy,
I like that one. That's a good skin. Oh heck yeah!
I knew it. I knew Chris would be all over this. Jeffy, so
I always wanted to do a show in the metaverse. I wanted to do a show in a metaverse city.
Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting thought, actually. Now you're coming up with practical uses.
Yeah, they were hiring people because they do concerts and stuff, but inside of some of the shows for what's it called?
So the reason why he's pinching the air is to change the settings.
Oh yeah.
That's
why Pat and I still want the.
That's how you manipulate the headgear, right? By doing that.
Yeah. Anyway,
but going back to what Jeffy was talking about, there's a church that does church services in the metaverse.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's perfect. That's
really.
I'd like to do in the family.
Really?
It's a full service with worship, preaching. It's all in the metaverse. It's pretty legit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow.
No, Pat and I are still waiting for the 24 technology from 20 years ago. Where you're moving the screens in front of you and stuff. What were you about to say, Pat?
Transfer to my screen, Chloe.
Yeah.
On the Meta commercials, they show a guy who puts on the headset in a laundromat, and all of a sudden he's on the front row of a NBA game. So you'll be able to watch, and will it look like you're in the front row, or you're just getting the feed from the camera, right?
No, it will look like, because all these stadium, it's the same. I'm trying to get us the invite to the cheap version of the Sphere that opened up here in Dallas, because all these companies now, like the Sphere and like the Mini Sphere, they'll have already cameras on the stadiums that gives you that access that you're like right there. And
that's what that new stadium in LA was cutting edge, where he just built it with all of that stuff. Yeah.
So normal TV. You've got a special feed you're watching from the front row.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm interested in paying $500.
Well, you're paying $500 for the goggles. You're not paying.
But you gotta get the subscription. Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay. I got you. By the way, speaking of sporting events, did you see? We've talked about here on this podcast about facial recognition. I think Mets games in particular. Well, now they're being sued. Just so you know, because the Mets are taking that, taking your image, your face, and then it's going to a third party. And so while people can say they can make the argument that if you're the Mets or your MLB, you can say, well, look, you don't have to come to our game, but the lawsuit is over the transfer of your image and your data to a third party. I didn't consent to that. I may have consented to go to the game and have you.
Even when I purchased a ticket, I'm giving you the consent to do that with the ticket, but not extrapolate that out. And that's what Facebook was doing when they were selling, when they got in so much trouble, and they all were doing it, but they all were selling when they were selling our information. And then when they said, well, we're not selling your information anymore. Okay, well, then they were renting to the companies that were buying stuff from them access to the information, and they could come and get it. So they weren't selling. I mean, it was all
so if you had to choose,
they're all criminals, damn it. They're all making billions of dollars, and I'm making nothing off of me. And that's pissing me off.
So here's my question. If you're at a game, and if you had to choose between a private company getting your information and knowing that where you're at any given time, or this information being transferred to, say, the federal government, Department of Homeland Security, to keep you safe, which one would you be more pissed about? You know, I almost would rather have the private company than the government, because it's the same
thing.
government.
These private companies are going to be in bed with the Homeland Security because it's for our
Yes.
safety. And that's just what it's going to be.
So it's the same thing.
Yes. It's agonizing.
I would say that we need to keep an eye on the lawsuit between these MLB, these Mets fans and Citi Field, because I think this is going to end up being a watershed moment for where our data and our likeness is going to end up.
And what happens then when then they just put in new verbiage on the ticket that you buy?
Yeah.
And we've moved on.
Yeah.
So live with it. Tough. You want to come to the games? Yep, that's what you get.
Thank you, Robble13. 50 cents headed to Pat and Jeffy and Chris. All right. $2.
Oh, big shout out to hold on, since we're doing that, big shout out to KCMC2 for sending me some money, bro. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Is that hold on? So let's go through this. Is that real Kris Cruz? Is that also your PayPal?
Yeah, but what he did, he actually subscribed to my Twitter. So that's
okay. Hold on. So, no, this is a great thing that we need to discuss. What do people get when they subscribe to? How much does it cost to subscribe to @RealKrisCruz? Cruz? Because also as a blue check, right? I have that option, but I don't even know what I would offer people on a subscription. What do you offer there?
Oh, it's up. Well, I offer feet. My feet. I sell my feet.
Why did I ask this question?
Nice.
So anybody that needs a
Pat, shame on me. I thought we were going to have a real discussion.
Do you
about Twitter subscription?
How many times do you change the color of your toenails, or do you paint them for every time, or what?
Oh no, it's more of a request. So if they have a request, they send me a request, and then I'll do it. But right now it's clear. I just did the pedicure, so it's clear coated, and then I just send it. But it's only $2.99, so I don't
$2.99 a month.
Your feet?
Hold on, how many
it's
requests?
Only $2.99 feet.
$2.99.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Thank you. Thank you, Pat Gray. Thank you.
Hold on. KCMC. Right? Weird.
Casey, I just sent you the first picture. You should be having it right now.
Word.
I literally, that's what I was doing. I was sending it to you. So KCMC2, you're welcome.
That's what I was going to ask you, KCMC2, but I think you just answered my question. Did you know what you were getting into before you hit the subscribe button? Oh my gosh, bro. So hold on. How many? So $2.99 a month, and then what? You get one feet request per month?
Oh no, you get how many requests you need. I'm earning my $2.99. I'm not this one off.
You're not going to put some behind the paywall, or you only get the big toe for $2.99. If you want all 5 toes,
is this 1 foot at a
go behind the paywall,
or do you get both?
I'll do whatever you want me to do, but bare minimum is both feet.
We need to.
It's both. It's always both feet. It's both feet.
Okay.
If I just show one, that's cheap.
All right.
Julie, don't worry. You're not gonna see my feet. I wouldn't even dare offer $2.99 for
although y'all that are dogging on this, the feet business is a good business.
Huge.
It's a huge business.
What?
Okay.
So who was the actress not long ago? Not the actress, the singer that was saying that she wasn't making very much money from the Spotify and the streaming deals for her music, and she started posting pictures about her feet. She's making a fortune on her OnlyFans.
Yes, Lily Allen. Lily Allen. She earns more money.
I love Lily Allen.
Feet.
Yeah, she's making more money. People looking at her.
No,
feet. Awesome.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, so y'all think I'm joking? Yeah. She makes $18,000 a month. $18,000 a month by selling her feet pictures.
That's unreal.
You know what? In hindsight, I should have listened to more Lily Allen years ago when she was kind of popular, and she wouldn't have to resort to this. She has a great song, and it's actually called "F You," and it's written to George Bush. And I hate it when songs are so catchy.
Oh,
but it's got political messages behind them that I don't like. But it's very catchy. If you ever want to look up Lily Allen, "F You," it's very catchy.
Right.
Find yourself singing that in the supermarket.
Okay.
I have never felt so disconnected from reality than I did listening to Kris Cruz explain what you get when you subscribe to his Twitter. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at Real Kris Cruz on Twitter. $2.99 a month will get you pictures of his feet.
Or
I got speaking of
whatever you request.
Whatever you request, absolutely.
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Speaking of airplane delays, my dad is flying in tonight, and I just got an alert that his flight got delayed. So, how much do you say they're getting back?
You get it
Yeah,
all. You get a
It's gotta be
refund if
6
it's after
hours.
You
3
get all-
hours.
Okay.
I think it's 3 domestic
3?
and
3
6
It is 3 domestic
international.
and 6, international.
International,
Oh,
yeah.
gosh. I had a follow up to your subscription thing, but I'm gonna move on. Okay, so
you can ask people. You can give pictures of anything you want to people. Jeez, why is that so hard?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to take a picture of, Keith, tell them.
I literally just posted another picture.
I
It's
don't
just me and my
want a
new haircut.
picture. I don't want to
That's
picture.
it.
Yeah, but nobody had to pay for that, right?
They did. The only people that
you
got
got
it. Yeah, I just posted it. Yeah, here.
Or
I'll
they
show
tuned into this podcast and they could see it right there.
Right there, and it's only for subscribers.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get back to y'all. If you follow me on Twitter at Keith Malinak, right there, tell me what, and please just, I'm not showing you my feet. I don't even know what I would offer to people, but that's good to know that Chris has got a great business model.
I could give you some ideas.
Okay, well maybe off air. No, wait.
People like this part of the body.
The elbow, yeah.
Shit, it's happening.
Oh yeah,
The elbow?
This part. Yeah, no, it's what's it called, Fisher? This part right here.
The weenus.
I call it
The
the elbow,
weenus.
but I don't know.
The weenus. Yes, the weenus. People love
My
to look
weenus
at the weenus.
has a lot of scars from surgeries on it, actually.
There you go.
See that? See
People
that?
pay
I'm not
money
even
for that,
I'm not
bro.
even charging you for that close up.
And
2
people
surgeries
love
on that
seeing
elbow.
this. Hold on a second. I'll show you, Keith, what they love seeing.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. What do you got, Fisher? Wait, that's it?
Yeah.
Wait, what were you doing?
I'm
You
not
can't
going to
tease us like that, bro.
Yes, I can. Subscribe.
Real quick here.
No,
Can
you got to go behind his paywall.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Speaking of AI, or facial recognition, we have Colorado schools apparently about to implement AI surveillance cameras with facial recognition. Is there any stopping this tide, gentlemen? It's everywhere now.
No.
I'm afraid you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Also, in the technology front, people are really pushing back where they have these where they're forcing you to bag your own groceries and stuff like that. I kind of like keeping my hands on my food anyway. It doesn't really bother me as much. Like my grandfather would stand there and wait for someone to come over and put his stuff in a bag. He's like, I'm not doing that. It's not my job. So there's a lot of pushback.
Say that again, Fisher, because you're right. Say that again.
What did
you're
he say?
right.
It's not your food until you pay for it.
Well, if I've paid for it and now it's on the right side of the register, is it? Oh wait, no way. I got to get all the food over there and then pay for. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh no, you got
me.
I'm torn because I there are times when I love to be able to go in and out quick and not have to stand in a line or count on Millie to scan my groceries.
Millie.
But other times I'm like, where it pisses me off the most is at Costco or Sam's Club because I'm already paying to get into your store.
Yep, hang on.
I'm already paying to get into your store, and now you want me to bag the groceries too? No, screw you. I hate that so much. Hate it.
Let's see here. Well, it's funny you mentioned Sam's Club because I have a story here that Sam's Club, if you can believe it, is actually opening a location that doesn't even have checkout lanes.
Yeah, it's here in Grapevine. There's a new Grapevine.
Is it
Sam's
really?
Club. The one that was destroyed by the tornadoes.
But tornado.
No.
Yeah, the tornado.
Because I know they've been shut down forever, and I could not figure out why.
And
Finally got to
Grapevine,
go.
Grapevine said, no, you are not closing. Because originally Sam's was like, you know what, we're not going to reopen that store. And Grapevine was like, yeah, you are. And we'll do anything we can to make you open it. And they have. They just had the big grand opening. I almost put this in one of my Fat Fives, is that you have to use the app. We use the app anyway. And this Sam's Club that we go to here by my house, the closest one to our house, has the same technology that you can use at the Grapevine, but they still have cashiers. The one in Grapevine has no cashiers. You have to use the app, and you scan it on your app, and then you go through the checkout. It makes that AI computer. It's like a big arch, and that Grapevine one has 3 of them, and you just got to walk under the arch, and it makes sure that you have everything in the cart, man.
That's terrifying, but wow, how cool is that? The time saver.
Yeah, cool.
Chris,
I know.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. There's been a request for Chris's Bobs. You have to subscribe at Real Kris Cruz over on Twitter, and he will flash for you. Is that right? You'll show your chest?
Oh,
okay.
Yes. Yeah. Hell yeah.
My gosh, I'm so glad I'm able to help you with, with your business
Keith,
model.
just between you and me, because I don't want to bother Chris and Pat with this. But how long am I contractually obligated to be on this show?
You'll be wrapped up in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Oh, how ironic is that? Right?
Okay, hold up. Fisher, I've been thinking about that for the last 55 minutes. I was like, how long?
It's a 2-hour thing. I respect
I didn't know that. I don't
time.
remember that. I don't remember that.
Well, that's why the email always says
that.
1 to 3.
But thank you for saying that, because you're the only one that can say that
I thought
and get
that was
away
just
with it.
between me and Keith. I'm sorry.
If you're the one that can say and get away with it. No, Pat would just leave in the middle like last time. Are you kidding me? Look, I gotta go. I know I've been here for 12 minutes, but no, I'm just kidding. That was great. I appreciate it.
I thought that was what Pat was doing earlier when he was like coming in and out. I thought he was signaling everybody to like, hey, let's bounce. Like,
like flashing the lights before a place.
Yeah, flashing the lights. I thought he was just giving us.
And I actually was. I just decided to sit it out.
Let it go.
I'm almost done. All
right.
Why do we have baby powder being recalled? Because they have cancer-causing asbestos in it. I don't even know how that happens, but I know Jeff Fisher does a great job of alerting us with recalls. So I see that.
What's recalled? I'm sorry.
No,
the lights kept blinking.
You know what?
Yeah.
I had one. I was saving one more of these at fact things, but I don't know where it went. Hang on. Let's see. Is this it? Yes. All right. Somebody do more research on this, because I feel like this is Jeff Fisher's right up his alley here. In 1973, this is the last thing I have. Relax. In 1973, China had an excess of females. We know that. The one-child policy, all stuff, and offered the U.S. 10 million Chinese women. Whatever happened? Like, what was? Oh no, what? We lost Pat.
When was this?
1973.
73. Okay, so we'd already used the ones up that were here built the railroad. So it was time for some new ones. We should have said yes.
I don't even why did I do that? Okay,
honestly.
All right,
is that wrong?
No, it's not. It's
okay.
Practical. Practical. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen,
practical.
Thank you so much, Pat Gray at Pat Unleashed on Twitter, every social media platform. He's really active on Threads, so look for him there. And
Super.
He does the
probably the most active Threads person.
Like, okay, like, do you charge people for feet pics over there?
No, I do not. The feet pics are all free on my Threads.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Pretty exciting.
Nice.
Pretty exciting. Yeah.
That is.
I'll give you a little look at it right now, just a free.
No, we're
preview.
good. No, shoot.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we go.
Hello.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's your thumbnail for the show.
You bet.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna go all out here.
No,
All right.
I'm not.
I already regret what I'm doing here.
I'm not. I will not do
you better take those socks off.
I will.
You know what it is?
No,
it's kind of like.
Jeff's got to think about his feet.
I will not.
Have you noticed
It's
that?
kind of like. It's kind of like the colonial outfit that I was wearing yesterday. I've got, but this time it's dark.
Family outfit.
Partridge family. But these socks are dark. See how that? You liking that? You liking that?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap! I hate myself. Okay. Don't forget Jeffy at Jeffy JFR. And he does obviously chewing the fat every day. Also on the Blaze.
Are you looking for your feet? Did you lose your feet?
No,
is that what you're looking for?
Sometimes my wife has a pair of socks that she's kicked off underneath the desk. I was going to bring them up and put them on my hand, but they're not here.
So, Jeffy, where can people find your Saturday morning live with Brad?
Saturday morning live. Just follow me on X at Jeffy JFR, or you can go to
10 a.m. Eastern, right?
Brad's X or SaturdayMorningLive.com or whatever it is, but just go to my X at Jeffy JFR. Just watch it on X. And be
10 a.m. Eastern, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wait, we got there. At Real Kris Cruz for all your feet pick needs. Subscribe to him over there on Twitter. Guys, thank you so much. So we'll see you again on Pat Gray Unleashed, bright and early at 6 a.m. Eastern on Monday morning. And then hopefully the rest of the week next week is
hopefully
good.
It's going to be a good.
I know. Let's
hope.
It has to be.
Right.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody in the chat, everybody watching. I hope you have a great weekend. Please stay safe. And Pat couldn't even wait till we ended this.